Hi and welcome to Blue Notary. My name is Katie and I am the Notary Relations Director. And today what I wanted to show you is how to fill out the State of Department of Health written notarized consent for tattooing of a minor child. So this has already been filled out by the signer, and then we're just going to go through and kind of go over what you as the notary would need to look out for and make sure to include. So this is already given. I've seen it where they put belly button piercing instead. Otherwise, the signer would have to let you know what they want to put there or have it already filled out. But for this session, they filled out belly button piercing. So what you would have to do is make sure that there are no blanks and everything is filled out with the information that the signer has given or already inputted. And then what you want to do right here is make sure to fill this part out. So you would want to put the signature spot for the signer. And then this is sworn to or affirmed in person before me this blank day of. So I'm going to use the hotkeys actually. So this, and so what I did is I just pressed the screen over here. It told me that this D means date. And then I can just put the 27. And then I'm going to just put, so I put text. I just did a hotkey T and 27th day of, and then I'm going to again do date and July. And then let me see, did we update that? Not yet. Okay, I'm going to put text and 23. And then this is the part where they want you to print the name of who is in front of you. So you would just put Michael Lindquist, and then we're just going to do, I did hotkey number 1, which is name right up here. That way you can see it's with that whatever is within the asterisk. The other option is you can always drag and drop and then just choose who it is. So that's kind of at your discretion. I use a combination of both just because that's what I find is easy. So who is personally known to me or produced in the form of blank, and they want whatever has been given to you as the ID. So you would just go up here and this is how you would see the ID. So let's just say that they gave me a driver's license, and I'm just going to put driver license. And you want to make sure that if you need to for your state to add extra information or do something like that, that's at your discretion. And then you would then put your name. So go ahead and click. This is obviously our mock notarization session, but you would just put Bruce Notary over there by the name. So for the state of Florida, I also have to put the commission expiration. So you want to make sure that whatever you are putting for your information is what is required of you of your state. So if you go on to the Secretary of State for your certain state, it'll say like what you need in the notary block. So there's different elements that you want to make sure that you are putting in there, and that is state specific. So make sure that you're doing that. Otherwise, this is how I would pre-tag it. Now, if I had the client in front of me, I would obviously go through the whole entire flow, have him sign it, then do my notary seal, and then put my signature. So you want to make sure that you're only doing that in front of the client. Once you've gone through everything, you make sure that they are who they are, and that you ask them all of the questions. So let's just go through and see if there's anything missing. So we have the state, we have the county, everything is filled out. Okay. The only the discrepancy is that this is Anita Notary, and then down here it says Michael Lindquist. So you want to make sure that those would obviously match. This is a mock session that has already been filled out, so you would want to just make sure that that is not anything different. Take some time to look over this document, and then that is it. So that is the complete document of what it would look like once you filled out the parental consent. It looks like for a tattoo, but I have seen it for piercings as well. And that is not a super common one, but I have gotten a few calls from somewhat panicked parents that are trying to let their children, get tattoos. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and follow us for more tips and tutorials. Thank you.